Good morning, everybody. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. First, I'd like to thank the two people that were a very important part of this video behind the camera, and that was Jessica Stern. And also at the front desk, I think you know him, his name is Berto Perez. Okay, this is the first time I have introduced a student in a long, long time, and so I'm giving a little presentation. And I'm a little nervous, but that's normal. So when you give presentations, when you feel nervous, it's normal. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I love teaching for a lot of reasons, and one of the main reasons is that I get the opportunity to meet a lot of students from different places and countries, and I get to learn a little bit about your language and especially the food, because I like the food that you give me sometimes. And when I first started working at USC Language Academy, the majority of the students that I had contact with were students from Korea, which part? South Korea. And then from that, we moved to have more students from China, Taiwan, Japan, and then slowly the student population started to shift a little bit. And then a few years ago, my first experience with students from the Middle East really opened my eyes about people from that part of the world. And I was so happy to meet them and learn a little bit about their culture and their language, and especially Kepsa. Now, in the last couple of years, we have some students coming from another part of the world that I really didn't know much about, and I'm also very happy to learn a little bit about them, their culture, their language, but no food yet. And that part of the world is Kazakhstan. The student I'm going to introduce you to today is from Kazakhstan. I could talk about how great a student this is as far as coming to class on time, always doing his homework, getting great scores, but there's more to a student than just being a student. A student is also a person. So I want to talk about the person a little bit. This student is a very generous person. I can tell that he has a very warm heart. He's very friendly with everyone. He laughs a lot, and I like that. And I remember one time we sat outside between our classes and had a really very, very interesting conversation about the medical system in America, my country, Canada, and Kazakhstan. And it was really interesting for me. And this is one of the reasons I like to teach, because I get these conversations and learn a lot about different countries. We talked about the medical system because he is a doctor. So, got notes. So anyway, I don't think I need to talk anymore about him. He's going to come and talk to you now. And his name is Alibek Mereke.
Ассалаумағалейкум, құрметті жиналған қауым. Нихама. Айдам. Бонжур. Коничева. Hola. Salam alaikum. Good morning, dear staff, faculty, friends, and guests. My name is Alibek Mereke, and I'm from Kazakhstan. Today, I have great opportunity to share with you my unforgettable impressions, priceless experiences, and great feelings that I've had in Los Angeles, particularly at Language Academy. My first meeting with University of Southern California was last year when I met with professor from USC and then Kate. They influenced my choice to study at USC Language Academy. In January 2013, my friend Mukhtar and I arrived in Los Angeles. It was breathtaking, wonderful, and so exciting because we are from very different country and culture and come on another continent, in the country of big opportunities, in the second largest city in the United States. In addition, we were scared because we didn't know English and just could speak very low-level English. But our curiosity pushed us to continue. So we arrived in the heart of Los Angeles on USC campus. I was attracted with its beautiful parks, art, architecture, and also sports facilities. After what I saw, I was so excited to get started my education quickly. On the first day, we had meeting where we met with staff, which gave us much advice and told about the goals of Language Academy and also help us to adapt to the new place. Before they started to introduce themselves, Kate gave us a time to meet each other. So during the 5 minutes, we met and made friendships that still continue until now, today. Also, we really didn't know and understand English very well and couldn't communicate directly well. However, the atmosphere and spirit that they create at that moment help us to be friends from the first day. So, I want to say thanks to Kate, Deb and Pam for what they did and do for us. Also, thanks to you. You really helped to many students to finish the semester without any problems. You know, every kid's dream is to visit Disneyland, and they would like to watch a live NBA match, to swim in the Pacific Ocean, and also to see the Walk of Fame in Hollywood. I want to say thanks to Sylvia, our second mother, and Jessica, Jackie, Belen, Blair, our sisters from other misters. And look, Resky, look, our brother from another mother. That they made my dream come true and so funny. Again, I want to say thank all you guys for your hard work. So, I was strongly impressed by the learning process. 14 weeks of study with 1 week of break. Also, 5 days per week. There is a wide choice of elective courses and language labs that I could study here. So many things were new for me, especially the cultural differences between my country and United States. I want to say thanks to Mereke for teaching us how to be organized and work the way American students work. It's been important and useful for everyone. I'll never forget Mrs. Racines' beautiful smile and how she taught us to be practical in daily life. Also, to love animals and pets. Mrs. Hemina Spinoza, sorry. My vocabulary has grown daily. Also, you showed us how the skills, tips, how to get a high score on GRE. You made learning a very interesting experience for us. Finally, how to ask, how to answer, how to request in the classes, outside the campus, in the banks, stores, wherever you are. Even that I'm standing here and without any being nervous, doing this presentation because of Michael Kennan. Also, because of Michael's teaching, I've learned to appreciate and love English. Again, thank you, all Language Academy teachers. Finally, the most pleasant thing for me is that I made so many good, interesting, and funny friends from Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, China, Korea, Japan, France, Mexico, Thailand, Guatemala, Venezuela, Dubai, also Kazakhstan. I've learned many interesting things about their cultures, languages, traditions, educations, also food. Sorry. Also food. I'm nervous. No matter how old you are, where you are from, what kind of religion you practice, Language Academy brought us together and taught us to speak of language, peace and happiness. After that, I can say with certainty that I made the right choice, where I've been learning so many interesting things. I hope we'll be friends forever. Fight on!
Thank you, Dr. Mereke, for sharing your insights and reflections. At this time, I would like to say a special thank you and to recognize the cohort programs that are part of the Academy. The first is the IPAM program,